Okay, so this is gonna be kind of a quick like for Bleach. I've not been like reviewing Bleach, and I said I did do a live reaction on Bleach, and I am reviewing Bleach. I just haven't been able to like done full on reviews for them and stuff like that. So I'm kind of glad too. I'm kind of glad too because not that much happened in these last three chapters of Bleach. Not that much happened. So I'll be reviewing 625 through 627. Cause yeah, not that much happened. Like I said. So 625, Grimjow. We see fucking Grimjow. He's strong. He's back. He's stronger. We don't know if he's near or at Ichigo's level because we still haven't seen him in action. Most people are already assuming no because Ichigo trains with Division Zero and stuff like that. But he finally has true Zanpakuto, and we haven't seen his Bankai yet. But Grimjow, it's obvious that he's much stronger now. We don't know if he has a second, maybe a third release form. But Grimjow has most likely been training his ass off. He really has for the past 2 years. It was confirmed. And when Neliel shows up, it looked like Neliel is back in her adult form. She can stay like that now, or she can turn into a kid form whenever she wants to, which is awesome. And Orihime was acting mad salty, man. He was like, yeah. He was like, bitch, get the fuck off my man. It was like, bitch, I will fucking drop you. And Chad had to lay down the law for her. So, moving on, Riruka and Yukio show up, and they're basically using Riruka's and Yukio's power to travel to the Soul King Palace. And they explained about the Dongai. They had an explanation about the Dongai, the Garganta, and now what they're traveling in and stuff like that. And basically now they can get into the Soul King Palace undetected, and actually take them by surprise, take Yuha Bach and then freaking the Star Knights by surprise, and that's pretty cool. And then next chapter. Oh yeah, and at the end of the chapter we see Yuha is completely absorbed the Soul King. Next chapter. Fuck. I did like. Actually, next chapter was kind of funny. With fucking Naklevar. Fucking. He was like he's kind of the comedic relief of the group. And basically, Naklevar saw the Soul King. Well, we go see Yuha Bach's new form and everything, and he just like has a bunch of eyes, like like a bunch of eyes around him, and like, and I'm sorry about that. I was watching a Vine where like this dude was saying hey to his friend's girlfriend, and the friend was jealous about his fucking eyes, and because like he had green eyes, and apparently girls love guys with green eyes, and then he just fucking poked him out. He's like, bitch, move. So yeah, it was by Melvin Gregg. He's a funny runner. Anyways, sorry about that. Yeah, so yeah, it was like and like you just fucking see eyes all over his fucking body, and I'm like shit. Like but even though I didn't like the design, because I know it's Kubo. Kubo, when it comes to character designs, Kubo. When it comes of all the big three, of the three big ones, when it comes to designing a character and stuff like that, Kubo, flat out. And you think of who's the best? Kubo. And like, I expected something new because Kubo, he comes up with fucking sick character designs. He comes up with sick character design, and he keeps characters detailed. Kubo, he's actually kind of like one of those I think he realized at some point, like while he was making Bleach, that people focus more on the character. When it comes, and he probably watches anime. Of course, he watches anime. He probably sees that they love it. They focus more on the character design, the art style of the character, and the character design, rather than most of the background and stuff like that. And I could actually agree on that. Because when I'm watching like an episode of One Piece and stuff like that, or like an episode of Bleach and stuff like that, I actually focus a lot on the characters. what the character is doing and everything and how they look and stuff like that. When it comes to design and art style, we mainly focus on the characters. When it comes to when it comes to that, most of the time, because and the reason why I'm saying this is because like I remember back when Yuha was fighting Ichibei and Ichibei activated Shikai, and then the next chapter, you see you see a bunch of scenery and stuff like that, and it was kind of nice. It was very nice scenery, and you see a lizard, and it showed like Kubo. He actually does know how to do landscape, but he just puts more time into detailing out his characters than he does the landscape. And the character art of chapter 627. I know I'm deviating. It actually looked pretty damn good. It was really good. It was really good. Like it was like amped up a bit. But anywho, we see Yuha's new form, and I'm just saying I'm not a fan of it. But the thing is, this could be like Aizen, where Aizen had to go through a metamorphosis stage. So Yuha is probably going through that, because I actually expected Yuha to look similar to what he did 1,000 years back, but more beastly. So maybe Yuha, since Yuha is now the new Soul King, he's probably just adjusting to his new body and stuff like that, and he'll create an even more better looking body when he finally has full control of it. He is displaying power right now because because he's basically just fucking he's just fucking destroying everything, and he says now it's time for me to create a new a new world. And he basically is creating a new world. Next chapter, 627, because not that much happened in 626. Oh yeah, and I forgot about one part of 626. They were talking about Perninda, Chad and Yodorichi, and what happened to her arm, because I thought Uryu was the one that did that to her arm, who shot her arm and stuff like that. But turns out it was Perninda, and that probably, and I guess that caught me off guard because I probably didn't realize that at first, maybe during that chapter, but I thought it was Uryu who did that, because Uryu seemed like he was the only one attacking, to be honest. But it turns out it was Perninda who did that to Yodorichi. Anywho, so Perninda's pretty interesting. But anywho, next chapter. Like, Yukio refused to go at the beginning of the chapter. Yukio refused to go with them because he didn't want because he was just dragged into this and stuff like that. And he and Ganju was having an argument and stuff like that. Ichigo ended the argument and then told Riruka that she's staying with Yukio to protect him and stuff like that. And Riruka was against it at first, but Ichigo started talking to her and everything, and he convinced her and stuff like that. Then we had like a little bit of not Rukia, Ichi Veruca, that shit, that love shit, But I don't mind it. I actually don't mind it. I don't really have any beef against Veruca. To me, I actually find I actually kind of like her. Then they make it to the then you go back to the Soul Society. The Soul Society is still crumbling again and stuff like that. And Soifon was wondering what the hell Quincy's doing up there, and they finally fixed the gate, and the gate is now finally the gate is now ready to Soul King Palace. Then Ichigo and them got there. The art was looking great in this chapter, like I said earlier. It was looking great, and you see basically a lot you just see like a bunch of Quincy stuff, like Quincy buildings around the Soul King Palace, and Jodorichi stated that Yuha Bak, he basically reshaped the entire palace to his own liking. So yeah. So like Kisuke's group, they're heading to the Soul King Palace right now. Ichigo and Ichigo's group, they've arrived. So now looks like everything's wrapping up and everything and stuff. All that needs to explain now, Bak's backstory and everything. What the fuck drove him to this and stuff like that, because we still need to find out. Orihime. She's the only person whose powers have not been explained yet, and I think her powers could be Quincy related, in a sense, because hey, kind of like I'm bringing the shipping in, but kind of like 4 girls. Rukia, she and Ichigo to me seem like the best friend type of shit. But if Rukia and Ichigo do have feelings for each other, if Rukia does have feelings for Ichigo, then yeah, that's kind of like an ironic coincidence if Odahime's powers are actually Quincy related in a sense, because then you'd have a Quincy related girl, a Fullbringer girl, Ruka, a Hollow now, and a Shinigami. And Ichigo is the end result of all 4, isn't he? Yes. So, yeah. Overall, these 3 chapters overall together, they were good. They were good. I'd give them a 4. Um, not 4.5, nah. But they were 4. They were 4 material. Separately, 3, they were okay, not bad chapters. They were slow paced, but we already know Bleach, they fluctuate, really. They fluctuate from fast pace to slow pace, fast pace to slow pace. But I still, at the end of the day, I still love their character designs and everything like that. Because, like, the art of Bleach, even though, like, it's a lot of black and white and stuff like that, it's still good. It's still good. So, overall, 4 as a rating. Tell me what you think about this chapter. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm Duke, and have a